Just a quick one today. You can see my kitty is sleeping on the bed behind me. I want to talk about marriage a little bit today. And every Sunday, I'm going to talk a little bit about it as long as we're going through Ken Alexander's crazy looking piece on marriage and how he and Lori had such a horrible marriage. You have such a glorious one now. Today, he listed a pile of things that he said creates bad marriages. That he says you can't fix a marriage with. Things like communication, changing your reaction, changing yourself. He mentioned learning a new skill, all things that you could usually benefit from in marriage. But what does he know? He's only been married, 40 years, something like that, in a bad marriage. He only knows bad marriages. Here's the thing I want to say about that piece and about everything to do with Lori and Ken's marriage advice. Never once in any of their pieces have they ever mentioned the word love. You'll notice very curiously in all of their pieces, when they talk about Jesus or God, they also don't mention love. Love plays no part in anything to do with them. Not at all. No loving kindness, no treating each other with respect. There's absolutely none of the mercy that you would see from father or from a wife to a husband. It's all keeping score. It's all revenge. It's all just weirdness. It's nothing real about anything to do with them. They have their very strictly defined little gender roles that they're sticking to that don't suit either of them very well. I'm not sure what would ever suit Lori, because Lori does not like to do any of the things that you see that she insists women like to do or should do, like sewing. All you have to do is look at her mass debacle to see she doesn't have the first idea how to sew. She's promoting it as a thing that women need to learn how to do, but she doesn't know how to do it. It's kind of blows my mind. The recipes she posts are pretty awful. Her child advice is pretty awful. And she's tricking Kenna to get her pregnant. Everything she says, I don't even know how to describe it except to say that Ken and Lori are obviously following a God that has no mercy or love. So they're not having any mercy or love or anything else for anyone else. They're not going to let someone tell you you love. Go somewhere else and get a grip on yourself. Get a grip on yourself and treat everybody in your family like you love them. Stable. Okay, so I'm going to cut this short and go because I don't have a good connection. Just remember, act from love, not